The daily transactions over on the Bitcoin blockchain are exploding, but it's not what you might think. We are seeing the transaction of Bitcoins really going crazy, guys, and we might see the start of a new trend coming here, and that is that maybe we are going to see NFTs over on the Bitcoin chain. But first, guys, let's have a look at the Bitcoin mempool. As you can see right here, in the past 2 months or the past couple of months, the amount of transactions or confirmations per day has been roughly doubled, which is actually quite crazy. This is something we haven't really seen before, not like this, not a huge increase like this. And a lot of people are worried because basically the Bitcoin network is getting spammed with transactions, which makes, of course, that the transactions are being lower when confirmed and that the transactions cost also go up. So right now it starts to look like Ethereum, a transaction cost of 90.21 US dollar per transaction. Ethereum is already way higher actually, but this is quite crazy because, like you can see, we haven't really seen this over on Bitcoin. If we have a look at the past 10 years, we have seen actually the transaction cost of Bitcoin going up in 2021 when we had that bull market top roughly at April, where a lot of people were interacting with the Bitcoin blockchain. This is actually also a nice metric to see what's going on with the Bitcoin price. Or whether we are in the cycle, right? But we can see that right now, after a long period of time where the transactions were actually quite regular or remained at the same price, roughly $1 to $2 per transaction, we can see right now this one's breaking out, looking like Ethereum. And yeah, guys, this might be a trend that is coming to crypto, that we actually see more and more smart contracts. It's actually not smart contracts, but contracts being deployed on the Bitcoin network. And instead of ERC20 tokens, they call it BRC20, which stands for, of course, Bitcoin RC20 instead of Ethereum RC20. So guys, the bottom line, what they say right here is BRC20 tokens are an exciting new development in the world of tokens based on the Bitcoin protocol. They enable users to create fungible digital assets on the Bitcoin blockchain, which could have a substantial effect on the Bitcoin NFT market. BRC20 should not be considered the standard for Bitcoin-based tokens, as it is still in its infancy and experimental stage. So guys, what we basically are seeing are the early stages of a ERC20 tokens. What has been deployed on Ethereum, we are seeing that happening over on Bitcoin as well. BRC20 is at best a passing novelty, and Bitcoin ordinals are likely more comparable to Ethereum's blockchain clogging CryptoKitties of 2017 than BIYC and CryptoPunk's blue chip NFT collectibles of 2021. However, the early birds get the worm, and they will continue to innovate and improve, particularly if they receive widespread support from the Bitcoin community. Guys, this is also true. If you want to work in crypto, if you want to make money, you gotta be early with new technology, right? Right now we can see that NFTs are coming to the Bitcoin blockchain. If you want to work in that, make sure to dive into that, because we might be right now in the CryptoKitties of 2017, which was the really early phase of the ERC20 tokens basically, and a little bit interaction with its users. So this is actually quite crazy if you ask me. The first thing that actually launched was, the first coin was, of course, Ordinal, where we just have been talking about. And Ordinal is kind of like, how I understand it, a little bit like an OpenSea, where you can basically NFT projects. But I think it's actually very, very cool that it's coming to Bitcoin. We have to see how this is going to perform eventually with the transactions being into the Bitcoin blockchain. So yeah, guys, this is something interesting that's coming up. And that also explains why the transaction fees of Bitcoin are going up significantly right now, and also why the waiting time for transactions to be confirmed also going up. So therefore, those questions are answered. Then guys, right now it is the 8th of May, which means that you cannot use Bybit anymore without KYC. And of course, a lot of you guys will continue to use Bybit with KYC, and I will also be one of them, because I think Bybit is a very good exchange, has nice liquidity, and has a nice user experience. But I'm also going to send my liquidity to different exchanges to trade on exchanges without KYC. because we all know we are in crypto. We don't like to be there open with our face and passport on the exchanges. It's nice to have still some possibilities of trading crypto without KYC. And guys, I have down below in this description of this video the best alternative for Bybit if you are looking for an exchange to trade Bitcoin, but also altcoins with derivatives, but also on the spot market, is by far BitGet. I guess there is no better exchange after Bybit than BitGet, because BitGet actually has the similar trading volume that we are seeing over on Bybit, and the volume of a exchange is the most important thing. So right here on Whale Portal, we are actually tracking the volume of all the Bitcoin pairs. So we don't look at scammy altcoin projects. We just look at all the Bitcoin pairs that they are offering. And we can see that Bybit has a trading volume last 24 hours of 3.8 billion, and that the trading volume of BitGet actually is already higher than Bybit. And it makes sense because a lot of people are going to leave Bybit and they are going to go to platforms like BitGet. And like I said, I think if you are looking for an alternative to Bybit, there is no better option than BitGet if you want to trade on a centralized exchange. If you are going to trade on a decentralized exchange, that's something different. I will have a small talk about it in a bit. But if you are looking for an alternative for a centralized exchange, then BitGet by far is the best. If we have a look at other exchanges, like Famix is also a good one, for example, but has already less than half of the liquidity that we are seeing with BitGet. So BitGet definitely stands out on this. If you sign up with the affiliate link down below this video, you will get a 10% cashback. You don't have to do any KYC, and you will get a $5,000 bonus depending on your deposits, and you will have access to WhaleAlerts, which is actually a crazy amount of advantages that you can actually get as of this moment by switching to BitGet if you don't want to have yourself KYC verified over on Bybit. If you are looking for a decentralized exchange, I've been using the Apex Pro DEX, and I will launch a tutorial about this exchange tomorrow, guys. So make sure to watch that video because it's very interesting. I think Apex Pro is a very good exchange. The only point with Apex Pro is that it is right now quite new, so the volume is low. And that is the whole thing. So the exchange is beautiful. The user experience is very beautiful. You can connect your wallet very easily. Just the liquidity is quite low. And one of the most important things is, of course, liquidity. But I don't doubt that more and more liquidity will come to Apex Pro in the future. So yeah, I'm definitely using Apex Pro. And if you are still looking for another centralized exchange, you can also trade on Famix. Famix is also a great exchange. But like I said, if you are looking for an alternative to Bybit, my personal opinion is that BitGet is the best option out there. And right now, if you join with the affiliate link down below, you can get all these extra perks basically only with this link. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. I wish you all a beautiful day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.